guys? It's Tom here once again from the West Ham Faithful. Thank you for joining me once again for this show. I haven't put my banner up for just yet. Here you go. We're on a Faithful every other daily show. Thank you for joining me. I've got a few talking points, one being the Coufal abuse. I want to give my opinion on that. Is there a crisis at West Ham? And I'll give you a little loan, like roundup update for every loan player that is out on loan at this moment in time. Before I get started, I would like to give a little bit of credit to my to the geezer who made my snazzy new logo and banner, Armando Garma. He helped me out big time. I haven't got the stuff to be making edits and stuff like that, so I'm extremely grateful. If anyone would like to jump on making me like a start to my shows, just give me a shout and I'll give you some ideas. I'd be extremely grateful. Anyway, if you like the content and what you've seen from me so far, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I upload a video. Anyway, moving on. So first topic is the Coufal abuse he received on Twitter. Now, after the Southampton game, Coufal posted his usual post-match tweet after the game, obviously, and he seemed to have got a lot of hateful tweets, comments, literally a couple of days after the whole Ivan Toney thing. No, there's no room for hate like that, just unnecessary. You've always got a right to criticize someone, but just to go out your way and just say hateful things, rude things that these footballers are humans as well. They're well paid humans, but they're human beings. And of course, if you think he's playing bad, he knows he's playing bad. There's no need to add salt into the wounds and start getting personal and things like that. We slated Brighton fans. We slated the Brighton fan who was exposed by Ivan Toney. And then 2 days later, our own fans, and multiple of them, did it themselves. I can bet some of them were condoning the actions from the Brighton fan as well, and then they've gone and done something like that. But yeah, like I said, fair criticism is welcome, but there's no need for it. It's uncalled for. And anyway, to Vladimir, Coufal, whatever you want to call him, the Vladinator, we love him, man. And most of us have this mentality. It's not just me. Yeah, if you're thinking like that, you need to give your head a wobble. Anyway, moving on. Is there a crisis at West Ham? Now, the crisis we all are aware of is the injury crisis amongst the centre-backs. Key players are struggling to get back, and coping with the hectic schedule before the World Cup is absolutely a joke. Like, Zuma was out with a virus. Dawson was carrying a knock in his thigh. Oggy has a tight hamstring apparently, and yeah, it's as simple as we cannot play 4 fullbacks, especially not against Liverpool, which brings me to my next point. Keep your eyes out for my preview of the Liverpool-West Ham game. It will be uploaded as well today. So if you're watching this one and you ain't seen that one, after you watch this, go and watch that. Anyway, one bit of good news is that Naif Gerd has been pictured, or he uploaded a status and a picture of himself kicking a ball on the grass. It's all positive. He had the little time emoji and he captioned it loading, so we can expect him back. Let's just hope, fingers crossed, We don't get him back fit, and then he goes to the World Cup and gets injured. But anyway, that's a little bit of good news. There's not really. My opinion on it is we need our centre backs back. Tilo Kehrer is, my opinion, is a better right back than what he is centre back. Although I condone the behaviour against Coufal, he's been out of form, and Kehrer made that right hand side less vulnerable. Now, whereas, so going on most games during this season, we were getting attacked down both wings and we were getting slaughtered. Kehrer goes on the right hand side, and that kind of sorted that out. Now, what Moyes has done is tried to play 5 at the back with Emerson on the left to cover Cresswell, because Cresswell has no pace. It's kind of worked and it hasn't, but we need Dawson back, man. We need fucking Craig. We need Zuma, even Ogbonna. I don't know what a tight hamstring means. I don't know. Maybe they've told him to take a couple of days off, more time than usual, because of his previous injury that kept him out for nearly a year. Or was it a year? No, just under a year. Anyway, moving on to the loan update. Let's start off with Nikola Vlasic, who started off well with Torino in Serie A. He scored 3 goals in his first 5 games, but he hasn't scored a goal in his last 5 games. So he started off well, and he's kind of dropped off in recent weeks. Torino lost to Juventus at the weekend, 1-0. Yeah, so things have taken a bit of a turn for Vlasic. His fortunes were. They weren't hiding, and now they are anyway. Moving on to Arthur Masuaku. Now, as West Ham fans, we know Masuaku has a big mistake in him, and he made one for Besiktas at the weekend, costing them a goal. They ended up going 2-1 down to Trabzonspor, however you pronounce it. But anyway, they managed to salvage a point in the end. Masuaku later went on Twitter to apologise to the fans. And as West Ham fans, we've seen them apologies. So, yeah, anyway, he goes again next week, apparently. Now, a little bit more bad news. Nathan Trop got sent off inside 20 minutes of his game for a professional foul. His team ended up going on to lose 3-0, but Trot's team are still top of the Danish league by 1 point. Now, you will notice I did not mention the name of his team. I can't pronounce it. I've tried, and I've already tried to make myself look an idiot trying to pronounce that Turkish team. But anyway, moving on to Manny Longello, who we loaned to Birmingham. Longello played on the left as a left wing back in his game against Hull on Sunday. He's got 2 wins and 2 clean sheets in his last 2 games for them. Moving on to Dan Chesters. Dan Chesters came off the bench for Colchester United, but couldn't make an impact away to Swindon Town as they lost 1-0. And then we've got Mipo Odebeko, and for what this time it's a little bit positive. He came off the bench as Port Vale were 2-0 down. Within 10 minutes, Odebeko found the back of the net. He scored. I haven't seen the highlight of the goal, but apparently it was a relatively decent goal. And it started a comeback for them, and they then found themselves at full time at 2-2, and they earned themselves a point. But yeah, that was just a quick update show from me. Keep your eyes out for my Liverpool preview. That will be out today, probably at the same time as this. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when I upload any videos. And until next time, come on you irons.